The National Workforce Development Agency has certainly grown since its inception, and with the introduction of new programs that really focus on the enhanced services to the registrants and businesses. Over the last year, there's been further emphasis on the importance of vocational education and training opportunities, with the introduction of programs which have focused on apprenticeships, internships, mentoring, and also increased public-private sector partnerships. Whether entering the workforce for the first time or seeking to re-enter the workforce, or those facing barriers to employment, such as those persons having been previously incarcerated, the agency provides the means for job seekers to gain the knowledge and employability skills necessary to enter, or in some cases re-enter, the labour market. In this short video, you'll hear from the NWDA registrants that have shared their experiences regarding accessing services through the NWDA in their search for employment. This includes career guidance, soft skills training, accessing the JobLink online portal, the Ready-to-Work.ky program, apprenticeships, internships, and the Passport to Success program. Employers and stakeholders alike also share their thoughts on the value of the programs offered through the NWDA and the importance of these public-private partnerships as we work together to develop Caymanians to provide the training opportunities needed in order for them to access, maintain, and advance in employment. We do hope that these testimonials will encourage Caymanian job seekers and businesses alike to take advantage of the multiple opportunities being made available through the NWDA. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the various individuals who have applied themselves and who've made these programs successful. And I'd also like to thank these companies, or those companies, who have stepped up to the plate as an example of effective public-private partnerships in action.
The Pittman Training Institute Cayman branch is actually a part of the Pittman UK, which is a long-established professional training and development organization in the UK. And we offer a wide variety of different courses that we believe are beneficial to Cayman, in that many people are looking to augment their skills in our changing economy and ensure that they're ready to work.
When I was doing the Passport to Success program, Ms. Amory and Ms. Kadisha informed us that you guys were giving this opportunity whoever really were interested into the medical industry.
I'm doing my training as a medical assistant at Pittman's Cayman.
When I was in Ready to Work, I expressed interest in the medical field. From there, I got an apprenticeship with Health City as a medical secretary.
I'm currently doing the medical terminology, which is basically muscular skeleton system, body systems, common abbreviations, and so forth. If you're really interested, don't hold back. If it's your dream, go for it, because it really is mine. And once again, I am very thankful for the NWDA, known as National Workforce Agency. I am truly honored to get this opportunity from those guys.
Well, Kieran, for the last year, when we brought him in, we basically started him off as a labourer. He has to learn to start off from the self-leveling, bringing the material into the building. Then there's like a half-inch or quarter-inch, well, I call them whisper mats, for soundproofing. He learned how to put that down the proper way. Then after that, bring the tiles up. We'd learned him how to square the floors where the tiles should start. And from there he's actually mixing the material and laying tile, which we're thoroughly excited. For a year, less than a year, he's done magnificent. We're really proud of him.
Well, this gives me a great growth. I've actually got to plant my roots and grow as I came along. and I've reached to where I've wanted to reach. And as I go along every day, I'm continuing growing and learning each and every day. I would like to thank the national workforce, and I would like to thank TWE Construction. I would like to thank you from DART for giving me the opportunity to learn and grasp the skills.
As a young man, I think for him, the importance of being able to physically see, work with people and get the experience from others as well has been a plus. So I give him as much of my attention as I can on a daily basis. We give him roles, responsibilities, accountability, how to work with your fellow people, how to interact with people that are older than you, the same age as you, and in some cases younger than you, because it is a psychological approach to someone being safe. He's also been able to learn quite a bit from Alan Laidlaw, how to tile, the intricacies of tiling, the importance of doing the job right, and then taking that pride and putting it all together as one piece, basically in the construction industry. I feel that we should have more of our young people working on the apprenticeship.
Well, the program for, like NWDA, the government, I think that it's tremendous what they're doing, trying to get companies involved to take apprentices on, and I think that's our future in the Cayman Islands. As a company, Tweed, depending on work, we would like to take another apprentice, but as I say, it depends on work. If we get more work, undoubtedly we'll take one more.
The focus of the internship was a finance internship, so the intern would help out a lot with basic accounting, as well as spreadsheets and other sort of office tasks, sort of ranging from entry-level work, but also all the way up to participating in meetings and things, other things that they might not otherwise be exposed to in an entry-level position.
Assisted a lot of accounting procedures, practices. I did a lot of finance analysis here at Prosperity Capital. And aside from just doing the job itself, it also established and has grown me into the woman that I am now. So it's basically like a transition, I should say, from a young student into the woman I am today.
I would say it's a great opportunity for the business, and it was a rewarding experience. I mean, I think everyone in the office felt quite good about helping a young person out, advancing them in their career, and at the same time, of course, it was really helpful to have them around. So.
What I would say to young persons like myself who are thinking about doing an internship, it is a good opportunity for you. It shows prospective employers that you are a well-rounded young individual who sees to put what you've learned into practice from your being in lectures now into the workforce. And it's also a good indication that you are readily prepared for this ever-changing, complex work environment.
I would encourage all people wanting to enter the industry in Cayman to reach out to the NWDA for an internship opportunity. Like I said, it's a really good opportunity. The interns that we've had have received, plenty of job offers and opportunities after being with us. So.
So I think in hospitality, one of the main assets you can bring to is a go-getter attitude and friendliness. Leo, by showing that he wanted to do the level 2 training, he shows that he's passionate, he wants to do something. And that's the first thing. You cannot teach people to want to go the extra mile, to want to improve. So that's a very key thing for me.
I've been working alongside with the National Workforce Development Agency for a while. They've been helping me with finding jobs and such. Although I've been struggling to keep a job and working multiple part-time jobs trying to make ends meet, they've provided this course through Wine School 3, which is is called the Wine and Spirit Educational Trust, Level 2 in bartendering.
I think that naturally by improving the skill sets of the local people, then you are helping elevating the future of Cayman. If we are able to create hospitality professionals who want to stay in hospitality, that is a chance to improve not just the foreigners who come to Cayman, but it's a real chance to improve the situation for the local people.
Well, my experience at NWDA, first of all, I can say was a great experience. I've found out about NWDA through a work partner from there. I was introduced there because I was actually seeking employment, and that personnel from there actually, told me about the program and, gave me a more insight of what the program was. And I was really keen and, ready to take on that role in which the agent was offering. They actually create that system where you can, inform them and let them know that, hey, I'm not happy, and my passion isn't into what I'm actually doing or what, the employment was based upon. I wasn't really happy in a sense of, what that job was. It was something that I've done in the past, but even through working at that job, I realized that my passion was into fitness. So and that's where I'm at now at King's.
Here at Saxon, we're part of the Passport to Success program, so we take young Caymanians looking for work and help them to get some work experience that will be invaluable for them in the future. So Miss Scott started with us on an intern basis, just coming in 1 day a week, and we then offered her a 6-month contract, which has then just been extended again for another 6 months. She recently actually won the Employee of the Year, even though only being here since April. So that really shows that she's really committed and hardworking, which has been a great asset to the team.
Having attended the Passport to Success the second time, it was more like a refresher, topping me off with, work readiness skills, such as resume writing, interviewing skills, attire, and the most important, first impressions.
Passport to Success, I think, gave her the key skills and the added confidence that she needed to come into the workplace and make an impact straight away. She took a bit less training than other people because she'd had that experience already given to her.
I would highly recommend it to any job seekers who's having difficulties gaining employment. This is very helpful as it provides relevant information as well as training needed to be successful gaining employment. And not only does it assist you with getting a job, it also guides you on how to keep the job.
The Cayman Islands Tourism Association, we are a non-profit, membership-based organization, and we operate on the funds of our membership as well as sponsorships that come in for various events and so on that we put on. So with the Ready to Work program being offered to the private sector by the government through the NWDA, we believe that that gave us an opportunity to be able to train a young Caymanian, but also receive a stipend to actually have someone come on board whilst we are able to have another staff member impart some of the training and skills to ensure that this person is up to par. So we're very appreciative of the partnership. It has worked out well so far. Obviously, Ray has been with us for the last 2 months. And we are impressed with her progress. She's still learning, obviously with a 6-month training program as offered through the program, the Ready to Work initiative. We think that that gives sufficient time to ensure that she's up to par and she'll be completely, fully employed with CITA and being a productive member of our team.
So I was really excited because I was just like, yes, public relations, working with people, you know, writing press releases, that I'm good at. But, you know, as I got into the role, I realized that there's just so much more to it than that. And that really excites me because I'm learning so much that I probably wouldn't have gotten to learn. I probably wouldn't have been able to get to this opportunity had I not gone on to the Ready to Work program. I feel like that's something that really excelled me towards getting a job, you know, and it helped me grow as a person and open up myself to receiving a good job.
I would certainly encourage other businesses in the Cayman Islands, whether they are a CITA member or not, to take the opportunity to read the material about the Ready to Work program, because it can only be of benefit to you if you are looking for a certain set of skills that the NWDA is preparing candidates for. You know, reach out to the NWDA, indicate to the team there what is it that you're looking for. I think the more information you're able to provide is the better feedback or response you will receive. So try to read the information, look at what they're offering in terms of training, and then look at the skills that you require on your particular premises and see how those skills can be matched appropriately.